Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, Starlights. It is Wednesday, my dudes. And we are going to play some Fantasy XIV after, like, God knows how long. Because, you know, Expedition 33 has kind of been consuming my free time. Alrighty, well, we're going to just crack on today. I haven't even really thought about how far I'm going to get today. Oh my god, my mic is giving me issues today. I think that's better. Is that better? Is that better? That better. I wish I did a mic test before I went live, but I was kind of rushing. The panda is well. The panda is fed. Right. Okay. So today we're just going to crack on with some 14. I don't know where we're going to go. I don't know how far we're going to get, but we're just going to crack on. Radio. Excuse me, Luna. Do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horologe which was found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. There's something familiar about it, but just what I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with the device, it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so, so I would ask that you journey to Camp Drybone in my stead to obtain a ballpoint chisel and a pair of needle-nose pincers. They're often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they'd be the best people to ask. Of course, I do not expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. That should cover it. Well, how are you today, Mr. Hantonos? Whee! Why is there no music? There we go. I was like, where's the music? A ballpoint chisel, you say? And a pair of needle-nose pincers. Those things don't come cheap, you know. I come with many coin. Panda comes with coin. Balls. I mean, yes, that would be sufficient payment. Nice doing business with you. Heck yeah. Thankfully, I'm not feeling too warm right now, which is really good. We'll give it about an hour or two, though. Feels weird coming back to this, playing so much WoW and Expedition 33. Alright, Monkey. I got your tools, baby. Work your magic. I brought the tools I requested. Something occurs to me. Please wait here for a moment. It was for naught. Though I repaired the device easily, the sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. But how did I do it? These hands, my hands, they move with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There was no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I'd performed the same motions countless times before. Pardon me, Luna. This was a mistake. Please give the horologe to Sister Luned. The man who once owned it is currently in her care, and I think it's best that it return to him. That's a Welsh name, Luned. Luned. I have a character called Luned, actually. Hopefully my voice warms up a bit, because my god, I sound a bit trainy. Sorry. Good day to you, madam. Have you come to pay respects to this man? Never before I've seen such a queer device. You said it measures the passing of time? Mayhap they are more common in Garlemald. I'm given to understand that the cities are filled with all manners of amazing technologies. Marquis says it belongs to the deceased? Oh dear, you don't suppose that the owner might have been a Garlean spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities in Camp Drybone. But mayhap more importantly, how did Marquis manage to repair this device? I knew he had a talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. I recognize you now, Luna. Allow me to express my deepest condolences to those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but You should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the waking sand and prepared for transport here. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you find closure. Hi, Namine! How are you? Why is my avatar being funny today? Bring out your dead. Let's go move dead bodies. Hey, you don't look like one of them chaps, fellas. Not that I'll turn you away, though, sir. As you can see, we've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them, so off to the lich yard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself. It was the stuff of nightmares, I tell you. Goddamn Imperials. I don't know what quarrel they have with these folks, and I'm sure as elves don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, ain't I seen you round here for? Or do you just have one of them faces? Oh, never mind. Any road, there's a carriage come to haul the bodies to the lich yard out by the geese gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I'm mind to leave the reminder to you. Might want to cover your nose while you work. Some of these folks are starting to turn. Ah, yes, the pick up each individual body with a really long pickup timer. Oh, honey. Well, I'm glad you're doing much better. I have gathered the corpses. What happened to the big fella? Ugh, forget it. Just bring the next batch and toss him in the back. Ain't like they'll complain if it's rough. Well, ain't you a strong one, 4 in one trip? Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest then? Wee. Gather the remaining corpses. Alright, let's go dump some corpses. Bring out your dead. Oh, I'm dead yet? He says he ain't dead yet. Come on, let's finish this before I die of old age. That should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take too long to deliver all the corpses to the lich yard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell them our work here is done. Away we go. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. You just need to crack on. Get ARR done as soon as possible. I see that you decided to heed my advice. I pray that in doing so, you found some small measure of peace. The first carriage from Vesperia arrived not too long ago, and we've begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like you to know that for many, death came quickly. Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect, and do everything we can to shepherd them to Fal's realm. Although we can perform rites for most of the scions, there's one whom we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. It is only proper that she be given to the care of her friends and family, so that they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphic traditions. Here we go. I will keep an eye on my voice because my throat feels a bit funny today. Oh, I love the music here so much. Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on my throat because it feels a little bit sore today, and I'm not sure why. This one is surprised to see Walking One in Little Solace. How can these ones assist Walking One? Hi, Grizz. How are you? Neuraxia? But this one does not understand. Riz, you did something controversial? Well, Monsieur, this one hath not much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Solace. But why? These ones have not requested further aid. This is true. I can always switch over to E33 if my voice really starts to give out. Neuraxia, how did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. So, not only Neuraxia, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Oh my god. And it is good. Neuraxia. Neuraxia went to Fanaland at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Neuraxia at the end. Tell this one that Neuraxia was brave. Tell this one that Neuraxia did not suffer. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Neuraxia home, Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial Ones must pay. Imperial Ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial Ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Neuraxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. And back we go. Yep, the Empire upset the cabbages. Cabbages! Oh my god, Ant. We thank you for your service to the church and to the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that in your absence, we inter the remaining scions in the Lich Yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I'd remind you that you've already done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Luna. How about no? I'm not imagining it, Luna. I know I'm being watched. This is different. Sinister. It is as if I am under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when I ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Would you look outside for me? Please. It will only take a moment. Yep. Love that little thing. Highly recommend if you're a streamer, get the Saribot. Wow, rude. Have a taste of knowledge. I'ma slap you and give you a paper cut. There, I killed your problem. Totally not a character, we already know it is. You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it, he was watching me. Why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps knew something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please allow me a moment alone. Wait, Father Iluid must have heard of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may have come for me again. Heavens portend that such a thing should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? He was an Imperial. This is Garlean steel, which means the man who was watching Marquis was... Make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come. You'll get new shoes, no the garbage. Give me the money. Show me the money. Oh, hi.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate. At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn. And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Cid Garland. I have come for you.
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait, Hear me, Cid. Eorzea needs you.
Just keep yelling at him. What are these sounds, Sid?
Cid, was it? Here. These belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right.
No, literally like 5 seconds ago, you said this is just some poor soul who saw the horrors of Cartano. Don't you be bullshitting me, father.
Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life.
Also, what is that accent? I'm sorry, I shouldn't nitpick the voice acting.
But It is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Like, I'm trying to sound Irish. Sid.exe is working again.
Who are you? Alfino Leveilleur, at your service. As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the three city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the Scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak.
Wind mommy.
Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Sid.
I have an airship?
Oh god, ARR Sid voice.
Yes, Sid, you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
There's the DILF.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
They need my airship. They need me.
Me. What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would at last be found within our church. It defies imagination. I beg your pardon, Luna. You wish to find his airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it, but there is a truth known as the final flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity. Much like the Great Gubu Wall of Uldar, it states that the Enterprise flew north from Gridania towards Kurthus. If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Full God Float, the closest settlement to Kurthus. Mayhap the Serpents stationed there have records of the events that transpired that day. I had hoped you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see that the world still has need you and the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Sid, Luna. Yeah, okay. I'll do that. That's fun. Burp. Burp tribe. Burbs. Is it aught I can assist you with, miss? The Enterprise? You speak of Master Garland's ship, yes? I needn't refer to the records. I know that airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Kurthus. What became of it after, I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Waterfall at Florentel's Spine. He was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. I am unsure what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. Well, you're in luck, Skippy. I got him with me. Big burp. Oh, it windy and it rainy. Oh, why can't it rain like this right now? Oh my god, it'd be lovely. Mind, the air is very clear today, so that is nice. Hopefully no storms. You've come in search of Waterfall. Well then well met, for you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the great snows came to Kurthus. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. Twas on the eve of the Battle of Carteneau, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the spire alone that night while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I'd ever seen splits the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, I'd wager it's still somewhere in Kurthus. The astrologians at the observatorium may have records which could help, but to obtain them you'd have to deal with the Ishgardians who control the region. I won't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Delamu descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plight of other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you, if you prove yourself useful. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I've little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. Yay, we're off to the smug rich people. Excuse me, can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Durandare? And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? How absurd, as if we permit an outsider to pursue the records of the observatorium. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands. We do not intend to offer succor to strangers. Fuck the church, here's 99 reasons why. Hello, may have mercy. Are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I am on duty. Stretched thin as it is. And where in the hells is that knight I sent out on patrol? Could have returned ages ago. Perhaps I have use for you after all. If you still wish to aid us, search the wilds to the west for my missing man. You will know him by his uniform, that of House Durandare, as is mine. Whee! I don't know which one are mine and which ones are hers. Oh wait, the ones that are red are mine. Destroy everything that moves. If it wasn't for you, miss, I reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable, dragon-loving bastards. Death was a mercy they didn't deserve. I pray the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Very well, friend. Nothing wrong with dragons. Dragons are great. We support dragons. Especially in this economy. You're a dragon-loving bastard. I must say, I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. See, I may have been premature in my judgment, miss. We are a proud people, beholden to tradition. That does not mean we are without humility. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, understand it is ultimately the decision whether or not you may peruse their records. Pray you proceed to the observatorium and introduce yourself to Ed Mel. Ah, the lady come in search of the airship? Oh, this is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludevoir be thinking? It is true that we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Dravanian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers lurking about. If you would persist with your inquiries, please seek an audience with Chief Astrologian Fallemore up above. Ah! No, absolutely not. Have you an inkling what it is you ask? Well, records to fall into the wrong hands, it could change the course of a war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between sovereign nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of Halone's will. I will not put our great nation at risk, but not to help a foreigner locate a missing airship of all things. Pardon the intrusion, Fallemore. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent... Oh, I didn't realize you had a guest. Inquisitor Guillaume, you honor us with your presence. Sir, the lady was just leaving. Ah, you must be the one who rescued House Durandare's knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I am told you seek an airship last seen in Kerfus 5 years ago, yes? You came to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. The snows can come quickly in Kerfus. One moment you may feel safe as though you have firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge. And next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark whilst travelling. Do not give in to temptation and deviate from your course. I was aware you aided House Durandare in that fashion. Thank you, madam. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek. Aren't you a fuddy-duddy? You there, madam. I could not help but overhear your conversation with the chief astrologian. There may be a way I can assist you, but it would require that you perform for me a favour in exchange. An associate of mine is yet to return from his expedition to the cliffs east of the observatorium. He was adamant that he could conduct his observations alone, despite the presence of Ixal in that vicinity. If you would seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well, it would be a great comfort to me. Alright. I'ma do that. Ow. Crunchy knees. Crunchy knees. I've heard much of your doings, and I think you're the woman for this task. To the west is Zemel Darkhold, was meant to serve as a new keeper of Lord Zemel, ever a friend to House Durandare. Before the masons and carpenters complete their work within the caves, hordes of void scent appeared and drove them out. In the years since, the creatures have consolidated their presence. As such, we officially petition your assistance in reclaiming the Darkhold. All arrangements have been made. You need only give your assent. Speak with Sir Fiel at the Ingress if you're with us, and she will tell you what you need to know. We don't need limbs. And genies. Going on a trip. On a little chocobo ship. Ah, I need you. Heckers, yeah. What a relief to see someone other than a goddamn birdman. I would have finished my work while the Ixal were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. Well, it was all I could do to hide and hope they might leave again before I froze to... Wait, who are you? You're not one of our knights. A man of House Durandare cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day, madam. You're welcome too, Jiminy Cricket. Whee! We're going on an adventure! Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. We don't need limbs. We don't need knees. But we do need to learn a sense of direction. Oh my god. Oh, for God's sake. I would try a deep-fried cream egg. I've had a deep-fried Mars bar. That was very nice. The arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. Serves him right for underestimating the dangers our nice fates every day. But you were eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you that by saving him, you've already aided your own cause. House Durandare is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion, as it is their duty to sound the alarm at the first sight of Dravanian aggression. Yet you've already aided them twice, for which they are honor-bound to repay you. Even so, they will not grant you access to the Observatorium records. That is just as well, for there are For ways you might locate your missing airship. What I propose is that you petition Lord Pontelane for an official introduction to the other high houses. The word of House Durandare carries tremendous weight in Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you'd have little trouble obtaining information from the other houses. You've caused quite a stir in your short time here. First you slay 2 heretics and save a knight, and now here you've rescued a man of our house. I imagine you must desire something for your troubles. An introduction to the other high houses. I cannot deny that you've given us no cause to distrust you. While you have performed 2 acts, you would have me endorse you to 3 houses. It is only fitting that you aid us one final time, wouldn't you agree?